Good morning, Stephanie Zima here, coming to you live with my beautiful new microphone that I'm about to use. I am so excited. I hope the tone and quality is a lot better. So, we are here to heal, connect, and level up. And what exactly does it mean? If you're watching this, you are likely to be an online entrepreneur. And if you are watching it on a timely basis, like in my support group, then you are probably having the countdown going on for Black Friday because we have November, what is it, 20th? So we have only a few days left until the Black Friday sale and then the Cyber Monday deal and all that kind of stuff. So, talking about this, right? There are a lot of things that you have to do to be ready for it. There's a lot of things that may not be in place yet, depending on what company you're working with, depending on how long you have been with that company, depending on your situation. Are you in a warm market, meaning you are having mainly friends that actually personally know you, or are you trying to get sales from people that are in a cold market, meaning people that are not knowing you? Right? They are not aware of you because this is so different. Like, yes, it's so easy to sell to the people that actually know, like, and to trust you. That is super simple to do, right? You will have them top of mind. You will remember them. You will remember how to follow up with them. You just you just see them probably on Thanksgiving at the dinner table, and they're going to trust every single thing you do. So if you say, oh, my products is amazing and I have this and I have that, and they're probably going to say, like, hey, let me try that too. And your sales are probably very easy and simple. Okay. If you are in a cold market, however, like, let's say either you have been doing this already for a long time, and you are now running out of all the people that you actually know, and you need to start venturing out and find new people on the internet. Or if you're someone who has some entrepreneur tendencies but has never really focused on building a large network, and with COVID times, I mean, so many of us have been isolated. So we, like, social gatherings didn't really happen, big friend circles didn't really happen, all these kind of things didn't happen. So you might not have a super great big circle of people right now. So you probably would be in a cold market. And when you're in a cold market, it takes some time to find the leads, to warm them up, to make them aware that you are a solution to a possible problem that they have. Now, when you think about this, they may not even be aware that they have a problem. That's where your marketing comes in, right? When you market and you write posts and you create content, it's designed for you to make your audience be aware of a problem. Okay, you need to make them aware that they even have a problem. And that's how, when you share your stories, for example, when you share how things happened for you or how you have been feeling originally and now you're feeling a lot better after you took product X, Y, and Z, for example, that is your marketing. That is the piece that makes your audience aware that they may even have a problem. Now, sometimes we get confused. Sometimes we think that once we make that, they should buy immediately. Okay. But that's where your hang up is. People who are interacting with your content, they are not immediately ready to buy just yet, because remember, maybe they are just starting to be aware of their problem. Maybe they're just starting to be aware that they could be having a problem that requires a solution. See, sometimes we are so absorbed with ourselves that we are like, oh, you must buy from me, you must buy from me, you must buy from me. We have to imply a little bit of empathy here into our business, right? We have to apply empathy because we need to remember that we put the shoes on the buyer side. What are they thinking? Okay, we cannot just assume that they're ready to buy, because if they're not aware that they're hungry, if they're not aware that they have a problem that needs solving, they may need a day or two to catch up, right, to that thought process. That was one of the things I tell you, what I really struggled with a lot in the beginning when I first started, because I am somebody who has a clear vision. I am somebody who knows exactly what I want and how to make and how to solve problems, right? And so I always assumed that everybody was thinking the same way as I did. And it took me a long time to perfect my conversations to the point of figuring out at what stage they are. So when you make your content, and then you follow up with having a conversation with them, like you sent them a message and you have a conversation with them, you getting to know them. That purpose here, right there, to get to know them, is not to sell them anything. You have to understand, this is not to sell them anything. This is for you to let them know that you are interested in figuring out if they even would have a problem. See, so many of us, we when we get excited, we want to pitch them. We want to pitch them, pitch them, pitch them. But remember how rude that is. It's really rude. It's kind of like telling somebody, "Oh, you're fat," right? Now, here's the problem. How do you build relationships with all of these people? Okay, I remember that was the hang up. That was my hang up. I was bold enough to send messages to cold market people, to strangers, but being an empath, I could not do all these relationships with people. They were draining me. And so when I was feeling drained, I wasn't able to take on action. I wasn't able to take on action. And that is what stopped me in the tracks all the time. So, how can you solve this, right? How can you solve it? Here's how. When you send them a message and you kind of start communicating, the first thing you want to know is, are they communicative? Are they reciprocal? Are they talking back to you? When they talk back to you, that means they are open to having conversations and connection. Now, the second step is you're going to ask them if they know someone who would like, okay, whatever XYZ is your offer. Now, if you're not clear on what you're offering, that's a problem. Okay, if you're not clear on what it is you are offering, then you need to take that step first before you are creating the content and before you are messaging anybody. You need to be very clear on what it is that you are offering. Okay, right now, I'm offering, for example, a mentorship that will teach you how to work a cold market. Okay, why am I teaching how to do that? Why am I proposing a year-long mentorship program? Because I know it takes time to actually implement these actions. You have to control your thoughts that control your emotions, and then you have to control your feelings, right? Your emotions, because these emotions are controlling your actions, and then your actions are controlling your outcome. And that takes time because most people are not aware of their emotions, they're not aware of their feelings, they're not aware of their actions, they're taking the habits out of whack. All these things, this is what's preventing people from winning, right? That is what's preventing them. They need to know how to do something, they need to do what they're thinking about it, they need to know what they're acting upon, or like what they're feeling about it, okay? Because the feelings control the actions, and then they need to control the actions to control the specific outcome that they're wanting. And people are not doing these steps, and therefore they're not winning, okay? That's the problem that's a problem. So the solution that I have is my year-long mentorship program that helps you through all these different stages of your way. So you are building a winning, a champion mindset with me throughout this year. Okay, so if you are now applying what I've just told you to your offer, okay, think about it. What problem are you solving with your offer? Who needs to know that? See, my ideal clients in this case is people who are wanting more from life. It's network marketers, online entrepreneurs, anybody who's, affiliate marketing, anyone who wants to build a business online, that needs these skills. Okay, this is, as far as this mentorship is concerned, would be those kind of people. I can expand it because you can also have a personal goal. You can have a fitness goal, you can have whatever goal. So, whatever goal, anybody who needs to have and want to build a goal, that is my client. Okay. That's my potential client that would need to control their thoughts, that control their feelings, control their actions, control their outcome. Okay. Those are the people that I need to talk to. Now, who do you need to talk to? Remember that. Who do you need to talk to with this offer that you're having? Where do they hang out? What do they want to know? So how do you create your content, right? Content that they are going to create, and talk to you about. What problems are they interested in to solve, right? Put that into your marketing. Then have conversations with them. And instead of asking if they want to lose weight, if they want to do this, if they want, because you're assuming that they do, but you don't know. Just ask, do you know somebody who would like to? Do you know somebody who could use? I'm about to do X, Y, and Z. I am looking for people to do X and Y and Z with me. Chances are, if they are the right client, they're going to say, yeah, it's me. It's me. I'd like to do that. Okay. Now, does that become a client immediately? No. Then you're going to go into the next step. Okay. But now you have turned a lead into a prospect. Now you have a prospect. Now you need to figure out and qualify them. Why do you want to do that? What is happening for you? Blah, blah, blah. You need to figure out if you are actually a solution. Because, here's the thing, this is not about you. You are not the one who needs to benefit here. Okay. And I know that it sounds controversial to what you're wanting to do. You want to make money, but trust me, if you lead with value, if you lead with purpose, if you lead with good quality, think about this for a second. If you are just selling a product when you don't know if you can help that person, do you think they're going to recommend you to somebody? No, they are going to have a really bad relationship. They're going to have a really bad experience, and they're not going to recommend you to anybody. So, wouldn't it be smarter to really qualify them first and see if you can really help that person? They're going to win with your services. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to become a raving fan, and they're going to go and tell all their friends about it, and they're going to tell their friends about your services. Okay, and now you tripled your profits. So you have to be able to delay your win just a little bit so that you can have double the income. Okay, so you can have double of the prize, because referral posts are always being giving back better and bigger than if you just make one quick sale. That is what I want to share with you. So today on Black Friday, almost down to Black Friday, if you're feeling discouraged, remember that you need to just take a breath. Remember that you are playing the long game here. Okay. So even if you're not making a sale on Black Friday, you've got to remember that you're playing the long game. Make sure you're following this marketing, qualifying, pitching, referral, and then having a lean into prospect and then qualifying the prospect system. Okay. Follow this over and over and over and over again, and you are going to win. Control your thoughts. Like, don't beat yourself emotionally up. Don't think like, oh, I'm a loser, I'm not making any sales. No, stop those thoughts right away, straight in their tracks. Then say to your emotions, the emotion is probably going to be, oh, I feel scared, I feel embarrassed. I've Stop the feeling for a second, just delay it for a moment until next week, and just focus on the thoughts that are creating the action. Okay, just do the action. Just do the action. Keep doing it, 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 keep doing it. You are going to start winning. You are going to start seeing results. I promise you. I promise you. And if you would like more training, if you would like more of those calls one-on-one dealing with you specifically in your situation, check out my mentorship program. And there's also a Black Friday deal coming up. So making sure that you are going to get into that mentorship program is going to ensure that you are going to develop a winning mindset, rock solid habits that are going to make you win. Walk it free, my friends, where we heal, connect, and level up.